Hello guys, I'm Sunil. Today we'll speak about how to communicate between two threads, that is in inter-thread communication, and we'll see some examples like producer-consumer model, okay, and stack, okay, things, uh, how to add the things into stack and how to pop the things from the stack by using thread communication, okay. These things we'll see, okay. Hi Jayashree.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
So have you completed the last two recordings? Have you gone through them?
Yeah, I have completed.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, see, Sumant. Actually, my question is, this is some practical question, not practical. You can say, uh, suppose this is my thread. Okay, na? My thread one extends thread class. Okay. Public void run. Okay. And this is class main public static void main void string arrays. Okay. See guys, now here the requirement is, okay, in one thread, the guy, suppose, uh, suppose let us take a person A. The person A, his office location, no, he went to Bangalore. Okay, let us take. So he done his breakfast, and after that he packed his luggage and he took a flight. And by 2 o'clock he came to his home in Hyderabad. Okay, so in Hyderabad, in his home, he has taken, you can say, lunch and dinner. Okay, now. So you should make sure that one should print for breakfast and packing a luggage and booking the travel by flight. And thread two should run for lunch and dinner. Okay, na? In Hyderabad. Guys, is that clear? See, suppose
Yes.
person A, thread one is responsible for, thread one is responsible for, one for what? Breakfast, okay? Then packing luggage, okay? Yes, and catching his flight.
Booking ticket.
Yeah, see, obviously he might book 2 to 3 days before, right? I was speaking about the particular day,
Okay.
catching his flight. Okay, now thread two, and he returned to Hyderabad. Okay, from Bangalore. Thread two is responsible for. Okay, is responsible for arrival, his arrival to Hyderabad, and his lunch and dinner. Okay, in his home. Now I want thread one to print these three messages, and thread two to print these three messages. Okay, so basically, once thread one is printing, no, these three. Okay, after these three messages, it should communicate to thread two. I have done with my three messages. Am I correct, guys? Hello, Sumant.
Yes, Sunil. We
Yeah,
are hearing.
you're hearing, right? So I'm
Yes,
asking,
yes.
any idea, Sumant, any rough idea, like, how can we approach this? So far the knowledge, what you have, you can try something, no, here.
What was the question? Like for these three, for three responsible
See,
thread one is the.
thread to suppose let us take Sumant or Sunil. Okay, so you have taken breakfast and packing luggage and catching his flight in Bangalore airport. These three things, thread one is responsible to print. Okay,
Mm.
and after you came to Hyderabad to your home, let's assume. Okay, your arrival, your lunch, and your dinner. Okay, thread 2 is responsible to print. Okay, now how can we print? How can you make sure these things will happen? You got it, Sumant? Now my point.
Yes, yes.
చెప్పండి. Jayshri, do you have any idea, based on the knowledge what you have in the last previous videos?
After completion of thread 1, we need to notify thread 2.
Exactly. After completion of thread 1, we'll notify thread 2. That's it, right? And one more thing. And there is no guarantee that, thread 1 is executing first and thread 2 should execute later. Am I correct? So what should I do over there then? You got my point, right? So what you said is exactly correct. After completion of thread 1, you will notify thread 2. But JVM, there is no guarantee that thread 1 will be executed first. Then thread 2 will be later executed. Am I correct, Jayshri?
Yeah, correct.
So what should I do for this? You got the off answer. Remaining off, I was expecting from Sumant or Jayashri. I think Ramakrishna in office. I don't want to disturb him. Okay, he's listening to the class. Okay. So let me tell. Okay, I have given, but you guys have tried. That's I really appreciate. Just a minute. Let me keep the charger. Now, see here, my thread 1. ఒక్క నిమిషం కాల్ వస్తుంది అనే క్లాస్ ఉన్నాను చెప్పు. ఓకే ఓకే అర్థమైంది. Yeah, got it. Yeah, guys, let us start writing the code. So, see, as usual, my thread 1. Let us create an object for my thread 1, obj equal to new my thread 1. Am I correct, guys? Okay. Okay. Then start obj dot start method. Guys, after line 12, how many threads we have, guys? How many thread flows we have, and what are they, Sumant? Hello, Sumant, are you there? Hello, Jayshri?
Yeah, can you repeat the question?
I'm asking after line 12, how many threads are there?
One thread is there.
No. See, in line 12, we are starting my thread 1. Am I correct, Jayshri? And obviously,
Yeah,
the main is some other thread, right?
Okay, main thread is also there.
Main is also some other thread, right? So we have 2 threads after line 12. Am I correct, guys?
Okay, okay.
Sumant, are you there? I think he. After line 12, okay, there are what we call. So line 12, there are 2 threads. Okay, now there are 2 threads. Okay, now let us assume main is a thread 1. Okay, so main is thread 1. Main is thread 1. Okay, and what is that? Main is thread 1, and my thread is thread 2. That's fine, right, guys? My thread 1 is thread 2.
Yeah, fine.
My thread 1 is thread 2. Okay. Now, what I told, thread 1 is responsible for what? These 3 actions. Am I correct, guys? Okay. Let us have that. Okay. Let us have. And one more thing, guys. So, okay, first let us have that. Okay. Suppose we can say um, hmm, you can say like suppose this is the thread 2, right? Okay. Uh, suppose if I written sysout, what is that? Suppose breakfast here. Suppose in this thread, if I written breakfast, okay, then I'll take a sleep. Sorry, then I'll give a gap of thread dot sleep. Okay, sleep of 1000 milliseconds. Then what is that? Packing luggage. So packing luggage. Okay. Then what else? Catching flight. Antena? This out. Catching flight. Catching flight. See, I haven't used any inter-thread communication till now. Okay. Okay. Now thread 2. Arrival. Okay. And this out. Sumant, are you following? Sumant, are you there? Lunch. And then this out dinner. I think he is having some scrum call about like. Okay. So basically, see, suppose the guys who are not aware of this enter communication, okay, they will simply write obj.join. Jayashree, can you tell me, is that, see, this obj.join means this uh, main thread is executing this line, right? Jayashree, am I correct?
Yeah.
So what will happen here, Jayashree? Can you tell me here because of this line 16?
It will wait till my thread one completed.
Exactly. It will wait. Okay. It will wait till my thread one completes its execution. Am I correct? So obviously you may think this is correct. Okay. But suppose if it is not the case, guys. Okay. This my thread one contains some 1000 lines of code after that. Okay. Like some more lines of code. Okay. But we want to see. Suppose in Bangalore, the rest of the things may happen. Okay, suppose in this thread, so there might be, you know, there might be some other cases, okay, in which we have after this line 7, but we want to break here. Suppose if you're waiting for obj.join, like if you're waiting for this thread, my thread one, so it will complete all its execution, not only these 4 lines, but we want to after these 4 lines, then I want to, I want to notify my main thread. Am I correct, Jayashree?
Yeah.
So obviously, if you go without internet communication, then we can't communicate after these 4 lines. Am I correct, Jayashree? Because there is no notify method. Okay. So if you just go with the join method, am I correct? Join method can wait, but there is no one to notify from child thread. Am I correct?
Okay.
So for this purpose, we go with inter-thread communication. Okay, na? What is that? We go with inter-thread communication. For the basic requirement, what I told is synchronized. It should be synchronized of obj. See, now the main thread will acquire the lock of this object. Okay, na? The main thread will acquire the lock of that object and it starts executing this block. Am I correct, guys? Yes, is that fine?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. So suppose and here and one minute here I'll place this in synchronizer of this synchronizer of this guys. I think you guys might confuse over here. What is meaning of this? Can anyone tell me what is this in this context? Jayashree, can you tell me what is this in this context?
No idea.
No idea, na? Actually, I used to repeat this line, daily. This refers to current calling object. This refers to current calling object. Am I correct, Jishi?
Yeah.
So suppose first let me give this for this keyword alone. Okay. Suppose we have a class main. Okay, now something like this. Okay. Just I want to give that this keyword. Okay, some example. Okay, because that concept is also very important. Okay, public static void main string args string args string args. Suppose here you have some fun method void fun void fun. Okay, and here you have created object for main obj equal to new main. Okay, you have called obj dot fun. Okay, Jayshri, can I call from play void play? There is a play method. Okay, so if I call from this method, if I call this dot play, so do you know, Jayshri, this line at least this dot play? Hello.
Yeah, can you repeat the please?
I'm asking. See, obviously this line 19 will call my line 13. The method in line 13. Am I correct? Antena? So I am asking in this context, what is this keyword?
Object of main method.
Come again, not object of main class. See, obviously, I used to say that is this refers to current calling object, right? This refers to current calling object. Okay, so here, what is the current calling object? Means the fun method is called by which object? Object, right? OBJ, right? So here, this refers to OBJ. So this is indirectly OBJ dot play.
Okay.
Okay, got it right now. See, in this way, you have to understand. Okay, see, this is not only to refer global variables, this also refers in this way also. Okay, current calling object. Okay, now. So we will try to use the same context here itself. Okay, now. So here, who is calling my run method? Obviously, here this is there. No, you just think in the line is there in which method? You just think the method is called by whom? Which object? Jayashree, can you tell me? This run method is called by whom?
OBJ dot start.
Yeah, not OBJ, right? The object reference OBJ, right? So obviously this we are calling start method, and this OBJ is responsible for run method, right? To execute run method, right? Jayashree?
Right.
So here indirectly, this is again OBJ only. You got it?
Okay, got it.
So here also we have OBJ, and here also we have OBJ. So if there are chances, okay, my main thread will acquire the lock of this object for the first time, or there are chances my thread will acquire the lock. Okay, now, and there are multiple chances. Am I correct, Jayashree?
Okay.
Now, if my main thread acquires the lock, okay, you should wait. Ante kada? Because this arrival, lunch, dinner should be done after this thread. Am I correct? So if by chance your what is that? Your main thread gets the lock for the first time, okay, will be given priority for the first time by the JVM or the thread scheduler. Okay, you should wait, okay, till you complete. Am I correct? These three actions. Okay? Am I correct, Jayashree? After these three actions, you write this dot notify. That's it. Okay? Jayashree, is that clear?
Yeah, can you explain the flow again?
Definitely. See, this flow is very difficult. Okay. I am saying, and based on some condition only will wait. That also I will tell you. See, first I'm saying, see, obviously, here this is one synchronized block is there. See, you can assume this as a one synchronized method. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is some other synchronized method.
Okay.
Obviously, there is one lock.
Hmm.
Okay, now obviously there is one object locking happening in single object. Okay. So I am saying if my main thread catches this object lock for the first time, okay, so it has to wait. Okay, it has to wait what we call till it completes the three actions.
Okay.
అర్థమైందా till it completes three actions, right? So this once JVM come across this line obj.wait, obviously this my thread will release the lock of this object one. Okay now, so my thread will release the lock of this obj, and this thread will catches this lock, and this thread will complete these three actions, and this will notify to main thread. Am I correct?
Correct.
So after line 29 it starts executing again.
Okay.
And you should see, and you should make sure, okay, you are waiting obj.wait, that's fine, but you need to have some proof that these three conditions haven't executed yet. And then you will wait, Rishi. Like once these three, once above three lines, if they are not executed, then only you will wait, right? And if they are already executed, there is no point in waiting. Am I correct, Rishi?
Correct.
So you should make one variable, okay, something like boolean complete equal to false. Okay, here in the, before notifying, okay, make complete equal to true, complete equal to true, it equal to true. Okay, now you should conditionally wait, Jayashree. That means this is so you can say if obj dot complete equal to false, then only you wait. Okay, now you got my point, Rishi? This logic,
Yeah, got it.
you got it, right? Now we'll try the same program, okay, in Eclipse. Okay, let us try to execute that. Okay, now Sumant, are you there? Sumant?
Yes, Sunil. Yeah.
Are you following? Hello, Sumant. Okay, I think you are in some meeting. Okay, carry on. You can watch the recording after that. Okay, na?
Sure.
That's fine. But I was just trying to execute that example alone. Okay. So okay. Now class so you can say sysout thread dot current thread.
Dot get name.
Exactly. Jayashree, at least have you understood what is this keyword doing there? That's fine, right?
Yeah, fine. I understand.
See, you should see, suppose if you are trying to call by using this keyword, some method, you should see the method which you are doing that action, that the actual method is called by whom, which object. So in that way, you can, compare this keyword with that object. Okay, na?
Okay.
What happened? Thread dot current thread. Why it's a current thread? Okay, right? Started its execution. Am I correct, guys? Okay, now we'll have the synchronized block. See, guys, I already told what is the a problem with the join method, because in join method you may not notify once the required action is completed. You may not notify. You should have to wait till your run method completes its execution completely. Am I correct, Jayashree?
Yeah, correct.
Correct, right? So here, so this thread is responsible for what? Like, Like first one, what is that? Sysout?
Having breakfast.
Exactly. Started having breakfast. Okay. Sysout.
Packing luggage.
Exactly. Packing luggage. Luggage. And Sysout.
Catching flight.
Exactly. Catching flight. Okay. Now we'll do how after the what should we do? This dot notify. Ante kada? Notify, and before notifying, you mark completed equal to true. Am I correct?
Complete.
Complete. Okay. Okay. Now here what you should write. First you should create object of that, and you should start, and you should have one more synchronized block over there. Okay. My thread. Guys, if you remember the same thread locking concept in the last class recording, our last class, we have seen, suppose my thread one and my thread two, we have seen the method call is going from where? Suppose if the method call on the object A is going from my thread one, you mean to say that my thread one has acquired its lock. Am I correct? If the method call from the some object, some reference object is going from my thread two, you can say that log has taken by that second my thread two. Am I correct? So here that is the same thing I'm doing. Okay. Sumant, is that fine?
Yeah.
So now two threads in the picture. You may not say okay which one. Okay, let us synchronize obj. Why is getting error?
Synchronized spelling.
Yeah. Okay, na? Now, so when you should wait if it is not completed. Am I correct, Samant? So if obj dot complete still false, you should wait. Better you wait. Okay, better you should wait because there is no meaning. So you should call obj dot wait. Suppose in the if the thread scheduler, see this wait will throw some exception. Okay, na? See interrupt exception it will throw, and this is again a checked exception. I used to say again checked exception will happen at the compile time, and if you don't handle by using a try catch or throws keyword, it will throw you error. Okay, na? But it is not the case with unchecked exception. Am I correct, guys?
Yes.
Okay, that point is clear. Okay, so if the completion is not done, you should wait. Okay, am I correct? Okay, after that you are responsible to take what is that lunch and dinner in the Hyderabad. Okay.
Okay.
What is this? This out. Has taken lunch. Okay. Then has taken dinner. You mean you can give some gap, obviously. Thread dot leap of 2000 milliseconds. Okay, na? So it will throw again interrupt exception, guys. Okay, na? Let us execute the program. Let us try whether it is working as per the expected or not. Okay, na? Guys, this program is clear so far. Jai Shri Sumant.
Yeah, yeah.
Clear,
Once it's done, like once again, flow.
Definitely, I
Just
will
like now.
write the lines flow numbers also. Okay, don't worry. Okay.
This keyword is very important, right?
See guys, thread 0 started execution, having breakfast, packing luggage, catching flight, has taken lunch and dinner. That's right. That's true, right? That is the
That
expected
is what
answer.
expected. Yeah.
That is what expected, right? Yeah, that's it. So see, in this way, you should communicate between the two threads, guys. Okay, now. See, now let me let me explain the flow again. Okay, now. Let me copy this code and control V. Okay, now, guys. Now see on the single object. Okay, on the single object. Okay, you are two threads are operating, guys. Okay, suppose on this, if I told if there is no synchronizer keyword, then there is no concept of locking. That's the concept one.
Main thing. Yeah.
That is the main thing. So here synchronizer is there. Okay, you have synchronized methods and synchronized blocks. Okay, these two synchronized blocks are operating on the same object. I told like if there are two rooms. Yeah, I told in the last class if there are two rooms. Okay, suppose if they have a common lock, you cannot simply go executing the second room without the lock of that. You know, without the lock, you cannot go execute the second room. Okay, once they completed the first room. Okay, or once he notifies you, that is also fine. See, if you want to wait here, see, this this might contain some more lines. Okay, this method contains some more lines, guys. I don't want to wait. Okay, I was just notifying here. Okay na? See, now the concept here is this thread scheduler will allocate processor to main thread or my thread. That you cannot predict, guys. Am I correct, guys? Hello? That you cannot predict. Okay, so for suppose if the thread scheduler will allocate to my thread. Okay, and this is fine, and having breakfast, packing luggage, catching flight, you are making complete equal true. Okay, see, 1 2 3 4 5. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so after this, okay, this complete equal to it is not false. There is no need to wait and take in lunch and sleep dinner. That's it, right? Now think of case 2. Suppose the thread scheduler will allocate to main thread, lock to main thread. Okay. Now this complete equal to what is that? False, right? If it is false, it will wait. This main thread will wait. So once the main thread is going to waiting state, this main thread release the log of object. Am I correct? Now this my thread will acquire that lock and it will execute these 4 lines and this will notify the main thread. Now once it got notification, okay, once it got notification, the main thread, okay, the main thread starts executing again, guys. Am I correct? So other motivation. So Sumant, is that fine now? The execution flow.
Yes, somewhat.
Yeah, definitely. You go through this code and recording after the class.
Yeah, sure. So inter-thread communication, like what does means why we are calling this as inter-thread communication, like
because this is you're just communicating between two threads, right?
yes.
See, from here you're giving a call to that thread and there
From
you're
here.
giving a notifying a call. Yesterday I told the train driver should notify. The one who is expecting notification, they should go to waiting state. Okay. The one who wants to notify, they should notify this. That's what I was told yesterday class.
Got it. Yeah.
Got it, right? So this, this communication is very, very important, guys. Okay, na? Jayashri, is that fine, Jayashri?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Now. Yeah, now we'll go to stack example, guys. Okay. Okay. Let us take size of the stack as 10. Okay, now So here the situation is, guys, this is problem 2 in interthread communication. Okay, now.
Okay.
Okay, suppose again, will operate with 2 threads. Okay, na? Obviously, the one who is acquiring the log first, that will execute. That's fine. Okay, we have push method and we have pop method. Okay, that's right, right? That in the stack, right, guys? Push and pop.
Yes.
Push means adding element. Guys, can someone tell me what is the principle followed by stack?
Stack. Before, that is
You don't know. Okay, I think I thought like you might know, but okay, it follows the principle of LIFO.
first. Okay,
Last in, first out. Okay. So the most layman example will be given by any trainer is, suppose in the schooling days, we used to keep our notebooks, right? For correction. Am I correct? For correction. Okay. Now the teacher will pick the last guy who kept at the top.
Yes, yes.
You got it, right? That is
Got
the
it.
layman example, okay, which every trainer used to give. But you can relate to other things. Okay, suppose if you take your WhatsApp chat box. So the last message which is received by you is there on the top, right?
Yes, yes.
That is again a stack. Okay. Last message. Actually, 3 or 4 years back, okay, in my campus placement, in Wipro interview, they have asked the same question. Can you give some examples of stack? I told this one last message, which is there at that time, which it struck my mind actually, which is there on the top. అంతే కదా అంటే మనకి లాస్ట్ మనకి ఏ మెసేజ్ వస్తే దట్ విల్ బి ఆన్ ద టాప్, రైట్ గైస్?
Yes, yes.
Or you can take the status also, status example also. Okay, the last status will be given on the top. అంతే కదా? అంతేనా?
WhatsApp only, right?
WhatsApp, yeah. So these things, these are some examples of stack. Okay.
Yeah.
So pop means removing an element from the stack. Okay, guys. Okay. Now, we'll complete this example and we'll wrap up the class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow, problem 3 we have, that is the last program. We have producer and consumer pattern. Okay, now. Consumer pattern. Now, we'll do that. Okay. But I have written my blog somewhere. Yeah. Okay. See, if you take, you see here, see guys, this one you may not understand. This is the example of lambda expression. Okay. But yesterday you have seen something called, Sumant, we have seen that one, right? Static classes.
Yes, yes. In our class, you said like one of them.
Exactly. Like this is inner class. Exactly. That is one of the type of inner class. Okay. See, actually, see, when we move to Java 8, I will speak about lambda expression in detail.
Okay.
Okay. Now you try to understand. See, it is not that much complex. Suppose if you see here, lambda expression means which it's a anonymous method. What is that? See, I will just write a few lines here. Lambda expression is anonymous function. Okay, now what do you mean by anonymous, guys? What is the meaning of this word?
Sorry?
I'm asking what is the meaning of this word?
Anonymous means like something which is unknown, sir.
Exactly. So lambda expression is anonymous function. You can say the function which does not have any name is called lambda. Suppose if someone is asking in interview, what do you mean by lambda expression? You can say the function which does not have a name is called lambda expression. Okay, now. Have a name. I don't want to go in detail about it, but as the situation came, I just want to give some, give some brief of it. Okay, just it doesn't have a name. Is called lambda expression. Okay, now lambda expression. Okay, now basically you should convert every function to lambda expression, guys. Suppose if we have a void add. Okay, it is taking two arguments, guys, int x comma int y. Okay, and you are just printing this out. This out, I am in add. Okay, now something. Okay, let us take. Okay, I am in add. I am in add. Now, how to convert this function to lambda, guys? I will tell you. Okay, so I told lambda means does not have any name. Am I correct? Okay, write like this. Use the arrow symbol and open this. Okay, and here we are having two arguments as input. So place them. Okay, now x comma y. See how simple we are writing. You can write this out. Logic here, the same logic. Guys, is that making sense?
Yes, Samir.
Okay, now I don't want to write in detail. Suppose we have anything, guys. If you don't have an argument, we can remove here. Okay. Suppose we have public void run. Am I correct, guys?
Yeah.
How to convert that into lambda? How to convert this into lambda?
Which into lambda, sorry?
This run method into lambda. I want to convert this run method into lambda. I am in run method. Chapter. Simple, kada? Just remove the name. Remove the name. No, that's what I was saying. No name. That's it. Ante. Okay, now.
Okay.
Okay, now let me try to correlate that. Okay. See here, if we take here, this is nothing but our run method, guys. Okay, na? See, అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనము how we will write if you see thread thread t equal to new thread, and inside that we will pass my thread reference and we'll call start method on it, right?
Yeah.
That is the common flow, right? See like how simplify your writing. No? Suppose we have class my thread, okay, na? Implements runnable. Okay, see, I'm not basically this lambda expression should requires the cost of the functional interface, and runnable is a functional interface. Okay, functional interface means the interface which contains single method. See, I just don't want to go inside, but the functional interface means interface which contains single method. So here a runnable is a function interface.
Okay.
Which contains single abstract method, Okay, for that thing, methods, single abstract method. Okay, I can say, okay, shortcut. Okay, I have written single abstract. For that methods, you can write lambda expressions, guys. Okay, now. So obviously, my runnable is a function interface. Antena?
Yeah.
So here we have what is the public void run. Antena? Public void run. Okay, and you have a class, something called class main. Okay, so you have PSV, a public static void main string args. Okay, guys, don't feel it's a difficult thing. Okay, just like I was just trying to compare what we know and what I'm going to write. Okay, na? See here, some thread obj. See, first you should create object of my thread, right? Someone, my thread obj equal to new my thread, and thread of t equal to new thread of obj. Am I correct, someone? Now you are calling a start method. Am I correct?
Yes.
See, this all lines. These all lines can be replaced with few lines. Okay. See, the whole concept of lambda expression is you can simplify the code.
Simplify.
Yeah. See, this how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, 6 lines we have written. No. This main method, how anyway we'll write. We have written this child class and this run method, and here 3 lines. These all lines I want to simplify with. Okay.
Few lines.
Thread T equal to new thread. Okay. Just write the run method directly here itself by using lambda. Okay, na?
Okay.
You got it. See, this is simply a run method, guys. అర్థమైందా? అంటే you can directly write run method. అంటే ఇక్కడ మీరు ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని పాస్ చేసే బదులు after that you can call t.start. అర్థమైందా? So once you call t.start, this method will be which is there inside, this will be executed. ఇంతకు ముందు మనకి చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ ఉండేది, చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ ని ఆ రిఫరెన్స్ ఇక్కడ పాస్ చేసేవాళ్ళం. Okay, once we call start method, that run method will be executed.
Yes, yes.
Now once we call the start, this the method which is there inside, no, that this will be executed instead of run method. And this method will act like a run method. Okay, na?
Okay, okay.
Okay, na? See, once you go after the class, you just give a give a trial. Okay,
Right, yeah.
definitely. See, I am in run method. Okay. Jayashree, is that fine, Jayashree, so far?
Yeah, fine.
So the whole concept of lambda expression is you can reduce the code, guys. Okay, na? అంటే మనం ఒక చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ క్రియేట్ చేసి దాంట్లో మెథడ్ రాసి దానికి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి అది పెట్టి దాన్ని స్టార్ట్ చేసే బదులు డైరెక్ట్లీ యూ కెన్ రైట్ థ్రెడ్ ఆఫ్ టీ ఈక్వల్ న్యూ థ్రెడ్. సి యూ కెన్ రెడ్యూస్ దిస్ లైన్ ఆల్సో, గైస్. ఓకే, జస్ట్ కాల్ స్టార్ట్ మెథడ్ హియర్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. Okay, na? That's it. See how many lines you have reduced the code. See, these are the project standard, guys. Okay, in project they want to create like this. Okay, going for a child class and overriding run method. Okay, till now why I haven't teacher means you guys are not aware of lambda. I don't want to mess up, but
Confused, yeah.
but here now you are a bit comfortable, right, with the run method and all. Am I correct?
Yes.
No, so try to export this one. Okay, so once we go to Java 8, it will be more easy. Okay, na? Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, na? Adanamata vishayam. Okay, so the thing is adanamata vishayam. Okay, so if you come over here, see, guys, what I'm doing. See, leave about this logic, guys. This method should be run in what is in run method. This logic should be doing should be implemented in run method. Okay, na? See, and here also this is second thread, guys. This is my thread 1 and my thread 2. Okay, na?
Okay, okay.
See, earlier what we used to do, we have created a my thread 1 and we have run method. Okay, in that we used to pass this stack. Am I correct, guys? Okay, na? Ante kada manamu or else directly extending a thread class and we used to pass the stack. We'll fill the constructor with the stack same reference. Ante kada. See, if you want to teach in that way, it's fine for me. I can teach, but is it okay, or I do you need to follow the same approach? Tell me.
Which is best, and that is like,
See,
right, which is best and which we have to learn.
See,
That's what,
obviously,
this is the thing we have to learn. Then we
obviously,
feel,
this is only best, guys. That's why I have
we
written
will
a blog also.
comfortable. Today we feel somewhat difficult because we don't know the lambda.
Okay, let me do one thing. First, we'll go with the old approach, and then we try to, what we call
Implement the same with
with this thing. Okay, na? Is that fine, guys?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, na?
But at last we have to code like this.
I
only,
thought like
we have
I feel like you guys,
should understand. You will understand.
you might understand directly, but that's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. See, I'll remove this everything. Okay, is that fine, guys?
Sure.
My thread 1, okay, na? We'll just have a constructor. This is old style. The path annattu. Old style. Antena? My thread 1.
Yes.
And we have a stack object. Am I correct? Let us take
Yes.
stack as okay. And which will why it's not giving me error? Acha. Okay. Just a minute, guys. Okay. Instead of this, that is stack is the predefined class, right, guys? Okay, na? Just give some
Stack one.
yeah, stack 1 something like it's definitely been error. We'll define that stack 1 class here. Okay, na?
Yes.
Okay. I think that I haven't executed, might be okay. Fine. This dot s equal to yes, antena?
Yes.
So we'll have my thread one has the stack one. Okay, na? Stack one S. Okay. Okay, na? Is it fine,
Yes.
guys? And below we have what is that public void run. Or else we'll do one thing, no? We'll complete this example on your own. I'll give the blog link, my blog link, and you try on your own. Okay, that you know
Okay, okay, sir.
that style. Okay, yeah. Now just to create my thread two. My thread two. Okay, na? Here see
Okay.
the same. Okay, na? The same one. Okay. Now we'll remove this everything. Guys, these things will bit complex only, obviously in the beginning. But as the things, you know,
Comes like we are going forward in the course with it will
yeah, definitely you
be
should
complicated.
make yourself to comfortable with all these things, guys. Definitely.
Exactly, because in
I like yesterday, why I
coming
got
days it will be more complicated sometimes. Don't know, right?
yeah.
Yesterday?
No, yesterday like she yesterday Nyamka, like she is not able to tell that runnable. Okay, then I feel what is the point of teaching? I got a bit frustrated, but okay, let it be.
Ninth line semicolon.
Where?
This dot is
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. My concept is you should be comfortable with basics, guys. Then only you can explore these all things. Okay, na? Obviously, right, someone?
yes.
So if you're not comfortable with basics, what is the concept of what is the point of teaching deadlock or interthread? It is like
Exactly. But who is losing at the end? That is the matter, right?
yeah, obviously
Who
they
is
are only
losing?
losing.
Like, obviously she
But-
will be losing. Like
but-
you are telling
Okay,
like
we're
go
like-
to the
We'll speak after. We'll speak when
Oh.
recording. See, as a trainer, it's my responsibility to tell. That's it. After that, it's
Okay,
their wish.
after
Ante kada.
recording.
Okay, so let us take stack class. Okay, na? Stack one. Okay, guys.
Hmm.
Jaishi, are you there? Recon today?
Yeah.
అర్థమవుతుందా?
అర్థమవుతుంది.
Yeah. So in this stack one, we have methods of push and pop. Am I correct, guys?
Yes.
Push. See, I don't want to write the body. Just let me use the things which we have. Okay, push. Okay, na? See, this is like you will just increment the stack top. Okay, area of stack top equal to element. Okay, na? So just let me copy this code. See, it will take again half an hour, guys, if I keep on writing. Okay, just this is very common stack operations, guys. Okay, na? You can find anywhere. Okay, this is on the internet. Okay. See, the whole concept here is, guys, what I have done. This is stack one. Okay. See, guys, is that fine? See, this my thread by using this constructor, we are filling this stack. Am I correct, guys?
Yes.
See, first let me explain this push and pop operations. Okay, now suppose pushing means okay. First, you should do see I have defined my size of the stack as 10, guys. Okay, now see the capacity will become 10. Antina? See, I am initializing an array with size as 10. Am I correct, guys? And my stack top equal to -1. Okay, I have see for the logging purpose, I have taken an object. Okay, that's fine. And it's like if my stack is full, I'm returning false. Else, I'm just what is that? I'm just going one step. I'm just incrementing stack top to 0, and I'm placing year of 0 to with that element. Am I correct, guys? And
Yes.
like pop is also something you should decrement the stack top. Ante kada. And see, you should return the element which is being popped out, and you should decrement the stack top. Ante kada.
Yes.
See, guys, like if you ask me to go with the paint. See, if you keep on adding the blocks, okay, this will pile up, okay, not 10, like that, 10, 20. Okay, I think this is the basic thing. Okay, 30. Okay, okay. But so if we keep on pushing the things, it will go on like this, guys. If the stack, if the stack size is 10, if the stack size is 10, okay, you should return false. Ante kada. Because my stack is already full. Antena?
Yes.
If you want to pop out, you just decrement the stack top. Okay, that's it, guys. Okay, na? Like that. You should decrement the stack top. Okay, one step below. Okay, na? So
Okay.
that is the thing. And my thread two. Okay, na? See, there are two threads running, guys, parallelly. The one which is acquired the lock of the stack one first, then that will be executed first. So I don't want to make execute this push and pop at the same time, guys. See, that will lead to inconsistency, guys. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Okay, na? So my thread two, and this is, and let us pass the same reference, okay, na? For my thread two also.
Hmm.
Am I correct, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me run the code. First, you should use so one thread will call the s dot push. Antena? Sorry, s dot push. Okay. So see, suppose if let us take every time you want to push 10 only, or else you can take a for loop here. Okay, now I equal to 0, I less than 10 to I plus plus. So is that fine? What I'm doing over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose my thread 2 I want to pop. And I don't want to make these push and pop operations simultaneously. So if I do that, no, so my stack top and pitch and both of the I will show that also. Okay. So if I remove the synchronizer, no, these two operations will go simultaneously, hand in hand.
Yes.
Okay, let us execute. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the code of stack, but let us see. Okay, how it work. Why it's not coming? What happened, guys? So you're not printing anything or what? Okay, okay. Okay. So wait. Let me. Yeah. So this out. Am I correct? Push up I. Am I correct? So you can say pushed element. Antena? Pushed an element. Am I correct, guys? I have pushed an element. Okay. And I have popped an element. This out. Okay. See, someone is that fine?
Yes.
See, push an element 0. Okay, pop an element. Push an element. Okay, push an element. See,
False.
yeah. That false is default is coming from the method which I have wrote. Yeah, that's not correct. Yeah, let me correct it. Okay, na? See,
Okay.
and I'm pushing one element and popping an element. See how systematically it's going on.
Yes.
See, actually, this is returning, I was shouldn't return false every time. See, it should return false only when stack is full. Am I correct, guys?
Mm.
So else
Yes,
it will
yes.
return true. అంటే మనకి
Yes.
పుష్ ఆపరేషన్ అయింది అని చెప్పడానికి అంటే ఇట్స్ కన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఆమె కరెక్ట్ కేసు సి యూర్ జస్ట్
Right.
చెకింగ్ ఈజ్ ఫుల్ అంటే ఫుల్ లేదా సో ఇఫ్ ఈజ్ ఫుల్ అనేది ఎక్కడ పెట్టాము వి ఓన్లీ రిటర్న్ ఈజ్ ఫుల్ మీన్స్ ఇఫ్ ఇది స్టాక్ టాప్ ఈక్వల్ టు 10 ఇట్స్ ఫుల్ ఓకేనా ఎంటీ మీన్స్ ఇట్స్ 0 లెస్ దెన్ 0 ఇట్స్ ఎంటీ ఓకేనా అదనమాట సో లెట్ మీ రన్ ద కోడ్ అగైన్ గైస్ ఇస్ దట్ ఫైన్ గైస్ ఇస్ దట్ మేకింగ్ సెన్స్
Yeah. Somewhat.
See, push in element true, pop in element 0, push in element true, pop in element 1. See, like that. Push in element, pop in element, like that. Okay?
Okay.
Ooh. See, if you want to know, which one you are doing that, what do we call? Which one you want to inserting? Okay, write a printing statement over here. Okay, we have inserted this element to stack like that. Okay, then you will be more clear. Okay, na?
Okay.
Guys, suppose if I remove synchronizer now, see some random things will happen. And whenever this line is here, okay, in the meanwhile, the stack top will decrease by 2 things, minus 1 and minus 2, minus 3. అర్థమైందా అంటే
Yeah.
if you're trying to push in the meanwhile, this method also execute, okay, this will reduce by 2 steps. This is not the good one, right? See, let me remove this synchronizer, okay. సుమంత్ అర్థమవుతుందా నేను చెప్తుంది
Yes, yes, yes. If you remove the synchronize, sorry.
if you remove the synchronize, these 2 methods parallelly will execute.
Hmm.
Till now, one method is executed. After that, one second method is executed. Locking concept is
Yeah.
happening. If you remove the synchronize, the locking concept, it doesn't.
Yeah, it won't be there.
It won't be there. Okay. Now, see. Now I'm saying, see, suppose if stack top you're trying to insert. In the meanwhile, this method is small. No? It might, go 2 steps below. It's not the case, right? So obviously, this will go to the, you can say raise condition. Data inconsistent. You can say data is inconsistent. Okay, na? Okay. You might get, but it's not the case. Sometimes you won't get. Sometimes most see this will come like this. See, like this will happen. Like pitch అయిపోతుంది అంతా అర్థమైందా see popped an element. Okay, suppose if trying to pop, it should return minimum. See, first it is coming here. Okay, so it is giving returning minimum value. Okay, see, popped an element 0. See, random things will come. Okay, na? See, inconsistent output, and you'll end up with array index out of bounds exception. See, you got it right, Sumant? See, you go through it carefully, and you will observe. Okay, you will observe things more better way. Okay, na? Is that fine, Sumant? Hello? I'm stopping my share. Sumant, are you there? Jayashree?
Yeah.
అర్థమైందా
అర్థమైంది. కానీ కొంచెం